Call of Duty launched in 2003. Since then there's been a release every year, plus map packs, downloadable content. So in fact, Call of Duty Black Ops is the 7th release. It's been amazingly successful throughout. For the last few years, broken sales records across the globe. It's topped the charts in every country that it's been sold in. Modern Warfare 2, which was last year's release, sold 4.7 million copies in the first 24 hours, and Black Ops is already beating that.
Call of Duty has a huge online following. We've got over 1.2 million users, fans on Facebook. They're a very digital savvy audience. They demand always on conversation with the brands, and they're hungry for content.
Whenever there's any Call of Duty activity, so teaser trailers, map packs launched, it just goes, it explodes with people sharing video on YouTube, tweeting about it, and just likes on Facebook. It goes huge.
I think the games industry is a massive part of our viewing culture now. It's grown by such epic proportions over the last 10 years that consumers expect blockbuster-style graphics and content in games, and therefore they also expect launches such as this to rival film premieres.
The venue that we chose for COD Black Ops launch in the UK was Battersea Power Station. We had other massive launches going on in major cities around Europe, but for London we chose Battersea. Because it's an iconic landmark within the UK. It's very industrial in nature, it's very robust, and we just thought that fitted very well with the Black Ops brand. The outside of the venue is amazing, so we took that facade of the power station and mapped a 3D projection onto it. And if you see it, it starts off with missiles loading up the tower, so it really uses the outside of the venue to its maximum potential. Then we had guys rappelling down the towers, a helicopter coming in and firing missiles, flying into the venue, coming around and blowing a hole to come back out again. And it just looked absolutely superb from across London.
Battersea Power Station is an amazing and iconic venue. From a technical perspective, all the resources had to be installed from scratch, including generators, ADSL lines for an internet connection, and just a basic media network infrastructure. And all of that had to be built, installed, and ready to stream live in just 10 hours. And also at the same time, we were shooting and editing pre-roll pieces to roll an hour before the stream.
For the global launch of Call of Duty at Headstream and 5x5, we've been involved in the online campaigns and the social community management, so speaking to all the fans. So it was only right that we did something for the launch that enhanced the launch experience for the people that couldn't make it. So Call of Duty TV, there was a huge logistical operation involved in actually creating a project whereby we could bring all of the launch event to the people at home.
I think at Battersea we had 7 HD cameras, 3 of which were roaming camera crews with 2 presenters, and also at Oxford Street we had 2 camera crews for the live link-ups. In terms of the streaming technology, we used the latest Telestream software to stream a mixed output, and we also recorded HD to all the cameras. What was interesting was that we used Skype technology to integrate a live video link with Game, a retail outlet on Oxford Street. So we could talk to queuing fans and follow the midnight launch, and just generally the whole excitement around the event.
For the actual launch event, COD Television, it was decided that Facebook would be the best channel to communicate with the fans, because we've already got 1.2 million fans on the Black Ops fan page itself, so that was the natural place to stream to. So we built an application that would allow us to serve the stream as well as let users engage in other content, so they can see the Twitter full and upload images and other content from the event itself. We had a community manager on site who was managing all the social outposts and ensuring that what the users were saying and the feedback that we were getting on the stream was going back to the film crews and ensuring that we got the content that we needed for the audience.
Creating 5 hours of compelling live content at broadcast quality is quite an undertaking. Over the 5 hours we filmed and streamed live a variety of content, including celebrity interviews on the black carpet, gameplay, multiplayer tournaments, celebrity tournaments with other territories. We also filmed Vox Pops with guests, and also a set from MOBO award-winning artist Tiny Temper.
One of the really interesting things we did was reach out to the audience and get user-generated questions for the VIP interviews so that they were really shaping the content and the output of the evening's events.
The great thing about live content and online streaming is that you can also monitor the feedback from viewers and react to their comments and alter the content according to their likes and dislikes. It really is giving the viewer the opportunity to control the programme content and create a totally immersive viewing experience.
It's very important to stream events like this live. It's something that we've not really been able to do in the past. Major entertainment events have always had that element of exclusivity. But what we've been trying to do, I mean, if we could invite all the fans along, we would. Obviously, there's a certain amount of venue capacity. But we wanted to push it out there, not just so that they could see what was going on, but so they could join in the experience, they could interact with it. You know, we had Twitter feeds, we had Facebook monitoring, so we could see the sort of stuff that they liked and tailor the content to actually meet the audience's needs.
The stream was shown on multiple online channels, so Ustream, the technology provider, obviously it went out live on their site itself, but also it went out to both the Facebook Black Ops community and the Facebook Xbox community. Online participation is increasingly important in all communications that we do. For Black Ops itself, we needed to create an immersive experience that the users would actually feel part of at home. So the aim of it was to listen to what they were saying via the social channels and essentially help create the content itself, so it was user-generated content.
It was amazing to be part of the launch of Black Ops, just to be a part of it for myself. I'm very proud to have been involved, but I think if we look at what we achieved as well, we've set new standards now for bringing content out, streaming events live, massive media events out to an audience and getting them involved in it as well.
Call of Duty Television got over 180,000 viewers, and at the time it was the second largest trending topic on Twitter, which just shows how successful it was with the digital community.
I think 24 hours after the event, I was watching news coverage from the BBC and the gaming press highlighting this as the biggest entertainment launch ever. So, you know, to be part of that makes me immensely proud. But I think more than that, I felt very proud that we were part of a new technological wave of how viewers experience events such as this. It's fascinating to think that now we're giving the control back to the viewers and reacting to their wants and needs in a much more immediate fashion. And for me, that's the exciting part of the direction programme making, live events and online video communications are going in the future.